Oh boy. Hello, everybody.
Can't watch.
I think I had to turn off my Spotify because it was playing into the. Yeah, I can't have that happen. That's a shame. Anyways, hello everybody. This is DrawBizzle, the shizzle, whizzle, yizzle, drizzle.
I didn't realize there was that many Zols. I knew we had some, but holy shit.
This is Drizzle Bizzle, Thizzle Shizzle, Whizzle Drizzle.
Wow. I'm glad we abbreviate to DrawBomb most of the time because that's a mouthful.
It really is. Welcome, Brandon. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little under the weather, so if you hear me, if I sound a little nasally, that's why. But other than that, I'm doing great. I'm doing
Man,
great.
this is
I'm
the
here
first
for the
time hearing
DrawBomb.
about this. How are you doing?
Ian doesn't give me any sick days, so I'm here regardless.
That's right. I cracked the whip.
He said, "You better be there, goddammit, or it's your ass."
Whip. I bought it off of Etsy.
Does it actually work?
Yeah, it goes.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
did that.
It's like an art. You whip it one time, it just breaks into like 20 pieces. Not to shit on Etsy's quality, but like, most things are like. I didn't know they sold functional whips over there. So
well,
I guess
you just gotta find the right seller. And remember, I cracked that whip at you, so
Yeah, right. And that's why I'm here.
That's how I got you here. I'm sorry to hear that you're under the weather, though, Brandon. This is definitely the first that I'm hearing about it. But my gosh.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, exactly. I didn't tell you already.
Yeah. Okay.
It was funny because I worked on Saturday, and Saturday morning I woke up and there was just like a slight scratchiness going on. But I'm like, I don't know what that's about. Maybe I'm just thirsty. So I drank some water. It pretty much went away. I went about my whole day, and then around like, I don't know, 7 or 8 p.m., my wife texted me and she was like, "I think I'm sick," and I'm like, "It's funny you say that because I have some symptoms as well." And then it, as the night went on, it made itself more aware.
I'm sorry that you're so under the weather, though. It's unfortunate. You're my buddy.
Kind of a funny, an interesting tidbit about all that, though, is I was like, I think this is the first time that we've been sick at the same time, me and Morgan. Oh, yeah. Normally one of us get it and the other one doesn't catch it.
Huh.
That's because we sleep in separate bedrooms and we don't interact. But this time it got us both.
You got.
So we're like, all right, dang, I guess we can't see anybody. We just have to hang out and watch X-Files.
Yeah, that's not so bad. Terrible. Is that what you've been watching lately, is X-Files?
We started watching X-Files. It just, I don't know, it felt like a good Halloween show. And also it's just, I've never actually like watched it all in order. It used to be like,
wanting to watch
I'd catch like a little glimpse like as a kid and get scared and then like turn it off. And now I'm a big boy, so I'm watching it.
I've been wanting to watch the X-Files for a while, but how many episodes in are you?
We're only like 4 in. They're about 40 minutes each though, so that's a good amount for just starting.
Well, nice. Well, that's cool that you're watching that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have the one episode that like they didn't air because like it was really weird and about like I don't even remember. It was like some
one. It's the one where they find the guy who does Goatsy. That's an X-File.
Yeah, exactly. He's Mr. Goatsy Man, and they like find his wedding ring on the ground, and they use that to find him.
He has a pocket dimension in his butt.
That's right, and he has to stretch it open, and he pulls out a traffic cone.
Is there really an episode that wasn't shown or something?
Something like that, or like it was like
Rudely
it aired
interrupted.
once and then it was like banned or something like that, and it was like super fucked up. It
Oh,
was like a guy like eats his own baby or some shit like on that level.
whoa,
Um,
baby eating.
it was something like that. I don't know. I don't think it was literally baby eating, but I don't remember. I saw it in a cracked video. Okay, so like, let's just pull up the cracked video. Let's just watch a cracked video.
Just watch X-Files. How have you been?
I've been okay. I worked a bit this week. I worked a bit extra on Sunday, and I worked a bit extra on Tuesday. Um, and I'm happy to have some days off now.
Yeah, I bet.
Which I've been using to work, but also, um, I'm very excited because on Friday dropped the first episode of the Adult Swim show that I did a teensy weensy amount of work on in episode 3. And so
That's awesome. This is the first time hearing of it.
yes, this is the first you're hearing about this. Totally like never talked to you about this at all. By the way, I wanted to ask you, like, you have a decent amount of karma on like Reddit and stuff, right? Right?
Yeah.
Would you mind posting the link to the Fisthead YouTube video onto
Sure.
the Adult Swim Reddit?
I don't think Reddit karma benefits that in any way, but still.
I just figured people might look at your Reddit karma and be like, judge your post a little bit based
like,
on.
Oh, this guy's he's not a bot.
Exactly, or
he's
like
been out here, just in the dregs of society for years.
He's posting on Reddit quite a bit, so he's an actual Reddit poster, like not some guy who just like pops in to promote shit,
Yeah.
Just say like some.
I will do that.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate. You can say like a friend I know did a little bit of work on it. Also, it's cool. And
his name's Ian. He is a great guy.
He's a cool guy.
This is his address.
Just like wait, his address.
Some gifts.
Wait, hold on.
Gifts.
Don't do that. No, wait, hold on. No, hold on. Let's backtrack.
His window is the one.
No.
His window is the one. Kind of closest to the road.
No.
So crawl right up there. It's pretty easy to scale. No. Crawl right up there.
That's not. So
I got you, bro. I'll do all that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I sent you the link to the specific Reddit board. I wanted you to paste it here.
Okay.
But
we got some people in the chat. Z Newt says, "Hello, party people. Hello,
party people.
We are the party people.
Where did our faces go?
And Leviathan Dents here as well says, "Yo, fellas.
Hey.
Yo."
Hey, I've accidentally made all the cameras go away for a little while, so people were not seeing us. Well, this is unprofessional behavior. Oopsies.
That's we're usually pretty professional around here, so that's upsetting.
This is upsetting. I'm upset. I'm hurt.
I'm upset. Me too.
I'm like that Drake song. I'm upset.
Yeah, just like that.
You ever listen to that song?
I don't think so.
It's great. It goes.
I haven't listened to a lot of Drake.
I'm upset.
Not. Was he upset when in that?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you. Listen. Hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna get DMCA'd for this, but I don't give a fuck.
Only on the you can make it so that like Spotify doesn't save to the VOD.
Yeah. I'm working on time. I'm upset. 50.
I'm upset.
And that's it.
Yeah. He was upset now. You're right.
He says he's upset.
Yeah.
Wearing his heart on his sleeve there. He's upset. And
yeah, he wants us to know his emotions immediately. It's like the first information you're given.
It's the first words out of his mouth is, "I'm upset."
I'm upset. I am Drake, and I'm upset.
Whoa, you sound like one of those Drake AI voices. I am Drake.
I do that on the side.
I am upset. I am Drake. I am upset. I am telling you now that I am upset. This is a song that I wrote with my co-writers who are ghosts. I am upset. I am Drake.
He wrote with actual ghosts. That's scary.
That's right.
I assumed he had ghostwriters. I didn't know he actually wrote with. I didn't know they were actually ghost writers.
Save the princess by pulling the pins out in the correct order. Oh no, you have dropped the lava on the gold.
Is that real?
No, this is a fake game, but watch these soldiers shoot these gates and then watch the numbers go up on the gates and then run through the gates and get more soldiers on the gates.
You know, it's a good sign. We've discussed this before, but on the show, but it's a good sign that a game is probably really good and real when the whole ad for it is, I know everybody is saying this game is not real, but I'm here to tell you it is so real and fun, and you can play it now. It's real.
It's a real
game. It makes me go, oh, that's probably real. Yeah. That's the Swedish man, the Swedish voice that's over top of a different person speaking. It's not lined up at all. They really want me to know that this game's real.
Oh wow, this game is so real. Look at the way that I draw the people left and right to shit.
It's real, I say.
It's real the way that the boss he comes, he's big man. Wow, look at him. We shit, but the bullets they are not enough. Oh, he has knocked me and my troops down.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's weird that they've also gotten the Homelander guy to do a lot of like ad commercials.
I know. I'm like, Anthony Starr, are you okay?
Dog, do you need to like? Are you Bruce Willising on us? Like, you can tell us. We'll understand. Oh my god, look at the way that the zombies, they come for us. We are in a bunker. We have to build that bunker better and faster downhill so that they do not come into the bunker. The zombies.
Yep. That's what I say. Gosh, it's good to be back.
It is good to be back.
But yeah,
I watch a lot of video game ads, as you can tell, because
you too.
I refuse to pay for those fucking gems.
Yeah, I don't even know what game you're talking about, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay to keep playing it like a mobile game.
I'm referring to every game because every game is
the gem system.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. I actually, okay, I'll be honest. I buckled and I paid $7 into a game. So I was like, what happens if I pay? I have $7 to burn. What happens if I put $7 in for just like as many gems as the $7 will get me? Like, how far will I get in this game off of $7 worth of gems?
Sure.
And let me tell you,
very
nowhere. I mean, like, basically barely any fucking progress. So it's like, what? Do I have to pay 100 gems to also go nowhere? What the fuck?
The only time I'll like spend money on that kind of thing is sometimes if there's a game I actually like.
Yeah.
That it's actually has a real game in there. I'll pay for like the one time like $5 thing, and then there's no more ads, and you just have it.
That's true.
I think that's pretty good.
That's a fair deal. What kind of games have you paid for upfront to just like have?
Just upfront, like on mobile games?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not that many good mobile games. I bought Balatro, even though I had it on the computer. I bought it on phone just because it's nice to like
I feel like it works better almost as a mobile game.
I mean, honestly, the place I was playing it the most was on my Steam Deck, like in bed. So this just kind of makes it a touch easier. I was already kind of doing that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's with me all the time. So if I'm like riding in the passenger seat for a while, it's easy to just pull it out.
Yeah.
And play a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, it does work better as a mobile game. But yeah, so I bought that. I don't know. There's a few others, but I don't really do it often, so I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Wow, look at the way that these cards that add up to a house that is full. But wait, just when you think about it, I've upgraded my full house to level 6, so it's worth more points. But then also my Joker comes in and he makes the full house even fuller.
I love who are these people, who are these actors that are hired to play, like, I'm a streamer that people want to hear me comment in real time on this mobile game.
I don't know. It's like, so I've never recognized, I don't recognize like any of these people. And like,
children?
There's, you know what's really weird are the ones where it's like that fucking King's Quest game or whatever the hell. Where it's like, they get like actual actors, like they have the lawyer dude from Silicon Valley. He's like, hey man, like I played King's Dongle 3 and I gotta tell you, man, it's great. Cause let me tell you, no ads, no having to be online, great graphics, dude, like, yeah, it's great, man. Like, look at the king. Whoa, he goes, dude. Like, all right, see you later. And then it'll be like the mom from Young Sheldon, and she'll be like, I'll tell you what, I'm Jelaba Bobim, and I'm from Young Sheldon, and I'm here to tell you that
I'm from Young Sheldon.
Yeah, and I'm here to tell you that I played this game, King's Blooming. What, Young Sheldon? And
that was called. I've never watched it. I don't know.
Shelby.
I just get a paycheck.
They tell out that their game's great because you have to pay for ads and you didn't have to.
Wow.
What am I saying? Anyways, so yeah, it's weird that when they get TV actors to basically like hawk these games to us, and I'm like, Jesus, which is like, you know, again, Homelander, which is what we've been talking about. But there's like a specific like game, like King's Thimbin, and that one's gotten like a ton of them. Like it's so many actors like I recognize. And
I mean, I guess if the price is right, like,
yeah,
if someone came to me and said, "Hey, will you record like a 30-second thing saying this game's good and here's a ton of money," I would absolutely do it.
Yeah, dude. So, the moment if DrawBomb ever pops off in some fashion, first thing I'm doing, starting a cameo,
selling out. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, you want me to say some shit for your mom? Hey, check it out. I'm Mr. Bumble Jumble. Yo, check it out. Here, check it out. It's my popular catchphrase. Who brought all the bumble jumble? Okay, see you later, Mom. Happy birthday.
Cameo described by somebody who has no idea what cameo is.
Yeah. And then I'll just like make fucking bank. And then like, you know, DrawBomb will like at that point make bank for about like 5 minutes. And then I'll make money off of like just like doing that off of Cameo. And then yeah. Then we fade back into obscurity because Miss who brought all the bumble jumble doesn't have the kind of longevity that like Hawk Tua does.
I'm talking about, you know, quality internet. Yeah, that has some longevity. That's something that will, you know, when we're old, our grandkids will be saying, "Where were you when the Hawk Tua meme first happened?"
I remember when the second Hawk Tua hit the microphone, and
Mr. President.
Let me tell you. See, I just closed the window. Let me and I listen to Talk to every morning.
Is that what it's called?
That is what it's called. It's. I mean, look.
Bummer. I thought it's clever.
It's clever.
The only
It's
clever
the
part of
thing.
the whole thing.
Yeah, Talk to is like a decent.
The only thing about the whole thing that's, they thought of that name and then they're like, oh, we should offer them a podcast. It wasn't the other way around.
She was like in the middle of writing a fucking rap song or a country song, and then like somebody heard it and they were like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking terrible. And then somebody was just like, dude, what if like you talk to and then they're like, oh, thank God. We're making a podcast, everybody. Shut it all down. Get the guitarist out of here. We're making a podcast instead, okay? We're making a podcast. Thank God. Her lyrics are so bad, man. Listen to this. Spit on that dick like I'm Slick Rick.
Just kept going. You're like, I'm gonna flesh out this entire world.
And then he goes home and he's like, wife, honey, child, dog, get in here. I have to tell you about my day. You see.
Who goes home? The guy running the production on the music video?
The guy who's just pulling the strings on all of this, I guess. I don't know. Look, man.
I'm trying to understand the lore that you're building.
Just trying to make good conversation, man.
It's a real world
This is
building.
a podcast about nothing. Like, I'm just trying to like fucking fill the air, okay?
Well, mission accomplished.
Thank you. What sort of Brandon? What sort of media have you interacted with this week?
So, X-Files is one of them, as I mentioned.
That's right. You have talked about that.
So far, it's pretty fun. I might be remembering it a little bit wrong because I didn't really watch it when it was on. Obviously, I was like a kid. I think it started like 94 or something. But what I remembered from it was that I thought, so she's like the skeptic and he's like the,
whoa,
what's that? Oh, we got the crazy cow.
Crazy Kybal, he just subscribed for 650 months.
650.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm just trying a new like weird freeform. Just starting this talk before I've actually thought about what I'm gonna say.
I keep calling you out.
I know. I'm just trying to like. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm just.
That's all right. You do you. No wrong answers. Except for that, what you were doing. Don't do that.
I'm giving up. Is what I'm saying. I'm giving up on trying.
Or DrawBomb related.
On life and just on everything.
About time.
Yeah. No more trying.
You held on longer than anyone else would have.
Peace out, guys. Like in terms of effort.
Well, no, we gotta finish the show first, and then you can end it all.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Thanks, Kyle, for subscribing for the 50th month.
We appreciate you.
Thank you for giving me money. I guess since Kyle just sent us money, I should try for at least like another month. That only seems fair.
Yeah. But the moment that people stop giving us money, it's time to call it. I'd say.
Yeah. You better watch out. Better not cry.
Better not pout.
I'm telling you why. Because I am on the edge of my edge. I'm edging.
The edge of the edge.
I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
Break!
Everything you say to me.
Whoa. Look at that giant Brandon in the chat.
Oh my God, did Kyle just post a giant Brandon? I do. Look at that. Wow. That's impressive. Do you have to pay
bits on that, I think.
Yeah, I think I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure you have to spend money for that. Try and gigantify. Or DrawBomb with bits or channel points. Oh, it says with or channel points.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good. Kyle, we've added some new emotes, as you see. Some TTS options with different voices.
No, sir, it is bits, he says. Wow.
Okay.
That's a real one right there.
Yeah. What a guy.
One step closer to the edge. And I'm about to break. Did you know that they got a new singer?
Which band is that?
Linkin Park.
Oh, that is Linkin Park. Yes, I did know they got a new singer. I forgot that was a Linkin Park song.
Yeah.
And some controversy there, right?
There is.
I did not dig into any of that. I think. Speaking of Kyle, I think he was the one to post it, and that's kind of how I heard that.
Oh, interesting. I knew from just various YouTubes, and Kyle has explained in the chat, and he is correct. She's a Scientologist, and she defended Danny Masterson in his
Right.
case.
Not a good look.
Nope.
I wonder why. Maybe they're just really good at roping people in, but I wonder why Scientology is so prevalent in the
Celebrities, yeah.
entertainment industry.
You know, I don't know. I heard a
ton of actors and musicians and. Can you still hear it? It stopped on my end.
Did it stop on your end?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's unfortunate. Why did it do that?
I don't know. I wanted to hear it.
Tell me, Brandon.
I don't know.
Let's try it again.
I don't know. It turns off on my end, but I don't know. As long as the guests or the viewers can hear it, that's all I can.
That's very strange that it turns off on your end. Let me look
Is
at
it
my.
coming through? Am I getting it through your speaker? Because it sounds like it's almost like getting like noise gated out or something.
I'm checking my Discord settings because I'm wondering if maybe it is doing some sort of noise suppression.
So it sounds like it's like it comes back in a little bit here and there. It's like trying.
Yeah. The beautiful
I was just thinking about that the
clip
other day.
sound.
I was hoping somebody would use it.
Me too, actually.
Funny.
I was explaining to my coworker that we did that, and I was like, "It's so funny. You have to hear it." I have one idea for check mic check 1 2 1 2 mic check. I'm gonna press it one more time.
There we go. Enjoy it in its full form.
This is great also because when I thought about this song, my thought that came a little bit after that thought was, I wonder if this gets a copyright struck or if it's good enough as like a remix to, not be caught by the bot. So now we're going to find out, baby!
Well, it's played a number of times, and we've never been struck for it, I don't think.
I'm not sure. I don't... It feels so infrequently used that, like, I don't know which videos to check.
Yeah, fair enough.
But either way, I'm happy that someone played it, and I'm happy we fixed the issue where you couldn't hear it, and maybe that was why you couldn't hear the song. What happened was on Discord, it was like doing that auto, like, hey, let us know when you want us to blah 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 blah. And so I turned that off. And I said it manually.
Well, I appreciate it because I want to hear.
Yeah, I guess Fisthead's face is on the inside of his hand. I'm drawing him all backwards. Man, I'm drawing him all backwards.
You know this character like you know the back of a hand.
No, look, man, I joined the project late, so I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there.
I mean, I had to look at a picture just to make sure I did it right.
I have the character sheet open to me right now. Some's blocking the views about that. What is this? A school for ants? Yeah, someone was blocking the screen for some reason. We were on like a weird. We're having all sorts of time. What happened? I'm not pressing these buttons. I don't understand. Something's going on with my. I think something's happening with my Stream Deck because I'm not like pressing any buttons. I press a show. Then I went to be right back for some reason.
But we're still here.
Boo! You stink!
The
Kyle!
audience.
Why? Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. Like, I did not hit any buttons. It's actually very hard for me to hit buttons.
I did not hit it. I did not.
Did not hit that button. You piece of peep. You know what is probably happening is I'm probably trying to hit a hotkey for draw pile before I fully like switched off of OBS or something like that. But I'm still gonna check my Stream Deck just to make sure it's not on the fritz.
Yes. I'll make sure.
DJ Top Cat coming at you live with
50 months and still bad streamers. Kyle. Everyone.
We've been doing
bad
it
streamer.
50 months. I think. Or have you been subscribed since the very first episode? Is that?
I've been a streamer since 2012. I've checked. I have streamed not all the time, obviously, or else I'd be fucking rich and famous right now. But I've been streaming. I've had an account since 2012 because like only back in like the day, it was so easy to get people to follow you because it was still like fertile ground. People weren't like it wasn't so diluted.
Yeah, true.
Kyle says you guys didn't exist till I came here. Oh, also, I'm downloading an update for my Stream Deck because I don't want it fucking up the stream. But right now it's fucking up the stream by making my internet suffer.
All right, it's temporary.
This is just look, guys, we are fucks. Brandon, I can't wait to play video games with you tonight. You're gonna play video games with me tonight, right?
We're playing games tonight.
You wanna?
Sure.
Cool. We should play some Helldivers. It's fun. I got. This is a great podcast. Thanks for giving us money, Kyle. This is worth it.
It's not a podcast. Hey, we don't have the production value or money as Hawk Tool Girl. This is a stream. It's just a shared canvas experience.
But I found a new gun in the game, like a primary gun, and I think it's my favorite gun. It has medium armor penetration. It's just a very strong assault rifle that has like powerful like single shots, and it's good. It's good.
Nice.
It's a good gun.
What-
I like it a
How
lot.
do you get it?
It's in the demolition whatever dude's pack.
Okay.
And sounds come out.
Okay, so here's what here's the update on the the Stream Deck is I have downloaded an update, but it cannot update right now because I would have to close OBS.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3.
But I'm not going to do that because that would fuck up the stream.
Gives a bunch more problems. Mess with it, otherwise no big deal.
Yeah. You know, Brandon, I changed some brush settings in DrawPile just now, and I immediately like the results better.
Oh. What'd you do?
I just made the minimum size higher.
Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, I feel like I've gotten the feel for this program pretty well. I'm pretty happy with some of the drawings.
I mean, I'm liking your drawing right now. The reason I changed my brush settings is I was looking at your current drawing, and I was like, that looks really good. And then I looked at my drawing, and I was like, that looks mid.
Oh no.
I'm just not very good at on the fly sketches. I'm much better at drawing like very meticulously like planned out, like sort of detail oriented drawings. But like little quick drawings that we do on this show, I feel like despite the fact we've been doing this for like 5 years.
I was gonna say you have your fucking practice. I don't know why you still struggle with that. I don't know.
Because here's the thing. I'm also no much better. See, exactly. I'm no better at talking.
I know much better.
I'm no better at talking than I was like 5 years ago too, and that's all I fucking do on this show. I don't even draw. I just talk, and I'm bad at that still. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's funny. It's funny. There's something weird about so like drawing on the fly. I can do it for most of the time, but it's like it has to be like. I don't though. Like if I have something where I'm like, if I know what I'm trying to make before I make it, I usually sketch it all out first. I guess DrawBomb's really, or if I'm like doodling on, like I don't know, a paper at home, I'm always sketching things out first. This is kind of one of the only places where I just let it rip. Probably could save myself a lot of time by just drawing things right away.
Maybe. I mean, I've seen some very talented artists like whip out drawings without having to do like an underdrawing or anything like that. And it's like that's cool. And like obviously you want to be able to do that. Like what's his name? Kim
Jong-un.
No. Shit, I feel bad that I don't know his name, but he died a couple years ago from like a heart thing.
Oh right, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now either. He's like inking was like his main thing, and it was like awesome.
Yeah.
Can't think of his name either at the moment.
Yeah, but you know, he never had to do an underdrawing because he could just like see the shit. But like all he ever did was like he just drew 24/7, man. Like he was so good.
Yeah. Kind of depends on the medium for me too. Like if I'm doing it like traditionally, I'm definitely doing an underdrawing. That's why it's all the more impressive that he could do that.
Yeah.
Because man, I've gotten better now, but still so often I'll just like put all this work into something and then like one wrong stroke and I just mess it up and it's ruined. Like with like pen and ink.
Yeah.
I like to challenge myself to do it though, because I don't know. Especially kind of how we were saying earlier with like the rise of like AI and stuff. I feel like it's probably going to make traditional all the more valuable to people.
Oh yeah, like
people already feel that way.
Yeah, everything computer, like even digital art has like lesser value now because of AI, but also in general that was kind of becoming the way because you know, just like something on pen and ink, like on paper is just so much more inherently valuable than
I like.
a JPEG.
I think digital art is great, and I think it's still like fantastic form of art. But there is just something about. I think the fact that you're like holding it and it's tangible, and you're like, this is it. This is it. You know, aside from print,
there was no undo
that makes it-
button. There was no like perfect
Yeah.
eraser. There was only a steady hand and like focus.
and it's also like the vibe of like, kind of how like oh shit, what are those things called? This I'm glad that I can't think of the name. The like Bitcoin pictures, like the monkeys and stuff.
Oh, NFTs?
NFTs. A digital art, in a sense, is kind of has a similar vibe to that too, where you're like, okay, you can just print more of this, but like a tangible thing, or like a physical thing, or like traditional media, you're holding it in your hand and you're
That's
like,
the one.
this is the only one.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a copy, which obviously you can do that. But if you're holding the original, there's something valuable about that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's interesting, and I think that's definitely going to become even more the case as AI slop sort of like fills the internet. Yeah.
Kyle says, "What game you playing, Ian?" I think you might have meant when you were asking earlier.
I was
But I
talking
guess
about
that you
Helldivers.
mentioned Helldivers.
Yeah.
We've also been playing a little Minecraft, and
We were. It was fun. Had a good time.
played up. We beat the hamburger. No, we beat the pizza level last
We had a perfect pizza level. We were so confident, and then we crushed it. Except for that last level was a doozy, and we
That
almost
last level
lost it.
almost killed us.
You son of a bitch! But we did it.
I got flustered.
Easy to do that in that game, especially like because you know it is like sort of a video game with like controls. It's easy to get like your fingers all twisted around, you know, and like start doing the wrong things, or like picking up what you meant to put down somewhere else, like
Yeah.
fucking yourself because of limited counter space.
But yeah, speaking of traditional media, I've been trying to do a lot more of it. Or I mean, I'm always doing it some, but I mean, I've been doing it like kind of daily last week or so. I've been posting those horror movie inspired drawings.
That's right.
I've done 3 of them so far.
I like them a lot.
Did you see today's with Jigsaw?
Yeah, I did. It was sick.
Doing some BMX shit.
Yeah. What was it? Who are all the characters you've done? Because if you've been doing one a day for October, then that means you would have done.
No, I haven't been doing it all of October. I just
Okay.
did it the last 3 days. I just did Freddy Krueger. I did
Oh, that one.
Michael Halloween, and then I did Jigsaw,
Well, nice. I
or the
like
puppet
'em.
from Saw.
Someday I'm going to actually do a drawing challenge month and do it like October. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it the whole. I'm not doing it every day, and I'm not like following like a prompt list or anything. I'm just kind of having fun with it.
I'm always proud of myself for how I've done hourly comics day for the last 3 years in a row.
I have, for the last like 10 years in a row, I've like on February 3rd been like, oh shit, I wanted to do that. So I always forget. Remind me next
Okay.
time.
I have a calendar thing. If you want, you can like put in your calendar on your phone. That's how I
Yeah,
remember.
I'll do that actually. I don't have to ask you to do it. I'll just have my phone be like, yo, tomorrow's that day. And I'll be like, oh yeah, thanks.
I can still remind
There
you
go, Brian,
because
bro.
it'd be cool to like work on comics together.
Yeah.
One sec. I also wanted to check something. I got on my phone to check the day. Yes, that's see here. So I think it's like the 1st of February. Yeah, it's February 1st.
Oh, I thought it was the 2nd.
Nope.
No, that's Groundhog Day.
Well, February 2nd is when everyone posts because Hourly Comics Day, you were drawing
Right.
on the 1st.
Right, but I don't know. I thought it was.
You dumb stupid.
Oh no.
But yeah, I'll message you when I'm doing them because then we can like draw them together. It'd be fun. We can like bounce ideas off of each other.
I like that.
I always like the.
I would like to attempt to collaborate with you for once. I want to know what that's like.
Yeah, we've never done that before. We've never worked together on something. But yeah, Hourly Comics Day. I like the comics I end up coming up with on Hourly Comics Day because it's really like there's a reason that when you're trying to like come up with ideas for a drawing or something like that, you draw like 20 ideas for like what the thing could be, because by idea 10 you're like the well is already dry, so like you start digging down further, and then like that's when you start to find like diamonds.
That's why I'm impressed that you always do just like unique little goofs. Most people's hourlies are like it's like diary comics, which can be fun too, but I just never I don't see much of what you're doing, and I actually like what you're doing better.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Because the thing like that's interesting about that is everyone's doing journal comics, but it's like, how do I journal comic? I'm sitting at my desk all day doing these fucking comics, right. So
I think the idea is that for a lot of people they're doing things and then they quick doodle out a quick comic, and it's like fast.
Yeah. Well, I guess that the one thing that has been a benefit for me is Hourly Comics Day has normally fallen on days where I haven't had to go into work because I haven't had a job. So it's going to be interesting this year. I might consider just asking if I can have that day off, because
there you go.
Why not? That's something I want to do, and I feel like I owe it to myself.
Who knows? You might still have Tuesdays off at that point.
True. But yeah, it's fun, and it's cool because I like how it has that effect of sort of having to do that drilling down, because after the third comic, I'm like, what the fuck? Well, what other ideas do I have? And that's when I start to get goofy with it, and that's when I start to really like the comics that happen.
That's fun. I don't think I've ever heard you describe it that way, but it's kind of an interesting thought. That you somehow find like the weird comic fugue state.
Exactly. Yeah, and like I'm always worried going into Hourly Comics Day, like, am I gonna be able to tap into my magic comic fugue state? Like, am I gonna be able to do it? And then like, so far 3 years in a row, I would say I have been successful.
The ghost of Jim Davis appears to you. Even though he's alive still, I think.
That's right.
He's like, endless comic ideas.
Yes. I know how to make comic ideas out of anything. My, look, what a delicious lasagna I've made today. What if the cat liked lasagna?
For 40 years.
I also like chili dogs. Yeah, there's still new Garfields. I also like chili dogs. Maybe Sonic the Hedgehog could like chili dogs. I'll get Archie on the phone right now. Ring, ring. Hello? Hi, this is Archie of Archie Comics. Hello, I just wanted to let you know that maybe Sonic the Hedgehog should eat chili dogs. Wow, that's a great idea. Thanks. We'll start working on that right away. I'm going to go bang 2 girls now. Okay, I didn't need to know that.
Well,
okay,
Buckethead
bye-bye.
watches and eat hamburgers.
I didn't need to know that, but I just remember the chili dogs. Okay, bye. Yes, maybe. That reminds me. Maybe John
You're
Arbuckle
in your
can be.
comic fugue state.
Anyways, that's great. I don't know. Look, guys, we do this show for 2 fucking hours, and we're already on hour 1, and I ran out of shit to say 30 minutes ago. So, yeah, we are in that fugue state. We're doing that drilling down that I was talking about. We're not gonna find any diamonds, though. No diamonds.
You're trying too hard. You don't have to. You don't have to try to come
There's
up with.
no diamonds to find here. Brandon, I'm not trying hard. I'm not trying at all.
Leviathan Den says, "Good night, DrawBomb crew and friends. Good night. Thanks for joining us."
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Scared him. You made him decide. You made him tired.
I'm so sorry. I ASMR'd him to sleep.
Yeah, you did.
Brandon!
Yes, Ian.
We take a break in like 10 minutes and
Yeah.
gather ourselves. Also, I put a zest packet in this water, and let me tell you. So here's the thing.
It's a treating you.
I like these zest packets normally, but like a bunch of the lemon ones, I think like got wet and like.
Well, when you put them in water, they will get wet. Yes.
I mean, like inside.
No
of the
way to
packets,
avoid it.
And inside of the packets, though, and then like they
they got wet before you wanted them to.
Exactly. So they all like are stuck together and like they taste bad. So I need to refill my water and get a better. Not this.
Well, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we can do that in a moment. Or whenever you want, actually.
It's not imperative. I'm also gonna get myself a donut. I bought myself donuts. I bought the family. I also said the family could have the donuts too, so that like, no one yelled at me. But I mostly bought myself donuts.
Yeah. Now you can just rip donuts as much as you want, and you can just be like, "Wow, gosh, as a family, we really dug into those, didn't we, family?"
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they're like, "What?"
That's what I did last
I
time.
didn't have one yet. Like, nah, we all collectively really ate those donuts, and we didn't waste any time doing it, did we, family? And they're like, "Huh? We had donuts."
You're
like, "Everyone, I brought home donuts."
when you say
Item somewhere.
of course we rip donuts because every time I eat a donut, rip. Ripping peeps.
Rip to the donut?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Ian, have you consumed any media or done anything besides work in the past week?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Actually, I'll tell you what. I've been eating buffalo chicken pizza. 10 out of 10.
yeah.
Good pizza.
I've been trying to eat healthy, and it's pretty boring and depressing. I've been eating a lot of chicken breast, and I guess I like it, but like it's sad and not exciting.
I'm sorry to hear that. You can like spice it up to make it exciting.
Yeah, I dress it up, and it's good. I'm just like eating a lot of the same thing over and over. But it's it's working. I'm entering my sexy phase, little by little.
I am
one boring meal at a time.
I am happy to say I've managed to lose my gut.
Oh hell yeah! Nice.
I've had a little bit of a punch going for since like before the pandemic actually, but like for a while. And you know, work requires some
That helps.
exercise. Work requires like lifting shit all day, and so that's exercise. And then like I was riding my bike to and from work, and you've ridden, you know, bike to my house and from where I work.
It's a little ways,
it's a little ways, but also there's some uphills, and so it's like
especially on the way back, right?
yes, on the way back especially.
That's a shame. I feel like you should be allowed to ride downhill on your way home from work.
I know, right? But it's so I come home from work and I'm like sweaty and I'm tired because I just rode up a bunch of hills. And I think it did it because I looked in the mirror the other day and I was just like, "Oh my gosh." Now I'm looking again and I've had quite a few donuts and a bit of pizza today. And you know, there's some stuff there, but all in all, it kind of evens out. Kind of evens out a little bit. Like it's not bad. And if I just stay on top of it, oh my god, I have spilt my.
Maybe it's time for the break now, huh?
It might be. My phone is okay, I think.
I just heard it just dump.
It's quite well. You know what? Fuck that water. That was shitty water, anyways. It's mostly fine.
Carpet will be lemony fresh.
Oh yeah, I was holding down
no,
the
she's
Siri
broken.
button. I was holding down the Siri button. It's fine. We're good.
Hey, this is the part of the stream where I ask you for the 100th time, how do I do the thing where I just draw?
Are you shitting me, dude? Okay.
Remind
nice.
me?
Yeah.
I don't- I use this program for 2 hours once a week, and I forget.
Under your in your brush settings, okay. Do you see the one that's the drop down list that says normal?
Bow.
Like
Oh, I see the issue. I'm using the brush. I'm using the weird little brush thing off to the right. Doesn't have a drop down normal. That's why I was confused.
do you see? Do you go it?
I mean, I don't know how to do it with the brush I was using, but
Oh,
all
you
right.
should still be able
Figure it
to
out.
do it.
yeah, there's probably a way.
You have to do things to do.
I can at least do it. I can switch over to that to do this, and then I can go back to my other brush.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, that's why I was confused. It's just literally the option wasn't there because I was on a different page. Sorry about that.
Gotcha. Yeah, do you want to take a break for like 5 minutes and then we'll come back and
Let's do it.
oh look, hey, you got it though. You got it.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't
figure.
I didn't mean to be something.
No, I was
like you fucking.
I was the one who said I was embarrassed with myself.
Didn't mean to be so mean about
Maybe-
it. Though. It was
maybe I'm just
me.
Defensive because I know I'm embarrassed. You
A
know.
little rude about it though, so I didn't want to be that way. I'm sorry about that. I'm not trying to be such a rude person.
Why are you so
I'm
mean to me?
trying to be some positivity to this place. Okay, we'll be back later, folks. Give us like 5 to 10 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, bye. See you later. Bye. See you. Bye. Okay, we're back. Hello.
Hey. Welcome back.
Welcome back, folks.
How was your brick?
It was good. I have tested the water that I've poured myself. It's much better tasting. I grabbed myself a donut to get the taste of that bad old water out of my mouth because it was stuck in there.
Managed to keep the zest dry this time.
And oh, there's like good zest packets and there's bad zest packets like mixed together in like this little Tupperware thingy that we use to like just like because like otherwise it's in like these big boxes that take up space.
Sure.
So I have to like find the dry ones among the bad ones. But also, I remembered maybe why I've been feeling a little loopy this episode.
Why is that?
I don't know if there's gonna be a way for me to show it. Camera.
Do you have a concussion? Oh my god, you bopped your dome. I see it.
Shit.
I see it.
Hurt like a motherfucker and it's made a big old bump.
What happened? What happened to your little dome?
So, I woke up in the morning and it was my day off. And I was like, okay, let me pour myself some coffee. So I make myself some coffee. And I'm like, where's Dad? Because Dad's retired now, so I can like talk to him. Be like, good morning, Dad. How was your sleep?
Yeah.
Before I go about my day.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe Dad's outside. So I start to head towards the outside door. And I didn't see it because it kind of blended in with its surroundings. But Dad had left the cupboard door open.
Oh.
And, well, that's, I think you can put 2 and 2 together because my head is 2 and the cupboard door was 2.
And then a bowling ball rolled out of the cupboard and bonked me on my head.
That's right. So yeah, I fucking like took the corner and like the bottom edge of that thing.
Hurts. I've done that. I've done the exact thing.
Spilled my coffee all over my hand and myself, and like, but I managed to keep pretty much all of the coffee, it seems, because like it was a full cup still. Managed to set it down on the ground gently.
I thought you just said you spilled it on yourself.
I did, but I spilt like some, but like there was still basically a full cup of coffee to drink when I finally got around to it. But
Nice.
then once I set the coffee cup down, I could do nothing but writhe on the ground for about 15 minutes because it just hurt so bad. Oops, I just realized I'm like zoomed in on myself as I eat this donut. But yeah, it just hurt so bad. So thank you to Dad for leaving cupboard doors open.
You're like, I'll never ask you how your sleep was again.
We appreciate it. Cool stuff. This is a really good donut.
What kind is it?
Fucking.
What do you got
So,
there?
It's
Tell me
a
what kind of donut you got there.
so normally, I'm not like actually a big fan of like jelly filled donuts or whatever filled donuts.
Okay.
But I've been trying to get myself to like them because
Why?
because I feel I have such a hard time with eating like textures when I'm eating food.
Yeah.
And I figure if I can find these spaces where I can ease my way into liking this food, maybe that'll like kind of
You're
like
trying to grow as a human.
exactly, and maybe adjacent barriers will sort of be weakened, and I can sort of like start
I
to
can
like
appreciate
branch out. And so I'm trying to teach myself to like maybe like every so often I'll try like when I've bought donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, Dad asks for jelly filled donuts, and so I buy about 4 or 6 or something like that, and I try one of them to see if I like it. And the first one I could get through it; it was not bad. And like again, I don't for people who are not watching because no one watches us, but
What?
it's not so much like a taste thing, it's like a texture thing, and it's not like a ew, I don't like that, I just won't eat it. It's like I will vomit if I eat this. Like it's that bad.
The more I hear, the more common this really is. Like it's pretty like textures people, that's a normal thing. I've learned. I was
And I'm-
fascinated at first, but I've in my studies, I found that you are not alone.
I saw this dude, I tried a lot more sushi. Oh yeah, Kyle, because I love sushi. And like sushi was a big deal for me to get into.
Sushi yesterday. So
I love
good.
sushi.
Love sushi.
I took your advice and I just couldn't like it. Texture, man. Interesting. But it's, yeah, and the thing is, what's interesting is different people have different texture triggers. I saw this post, I think it was like an Instagram story or something like that that a friend posted. And it was like this checklist of all of these different like food, like parameters. And it was like, can you handle this? Can you handle this? Can you handle this? And it was like interesting. Like I kind of like followed the rabbit hole of like other people following this little meme. it was interesting, like what different things triggered like different people's like texture things. Like different textures are hard for different people, which is just fascinating to me. Um, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like a weird, like, I'm like a billy goat or something. I'll just eat like a tin can. I'll just eat everything. I don't know. But man, I love sushi. It's so good.
I love sushi. Anyways, yeah, this donut I'm eating, its top is like just covered in this delicious like cinnamon like coating. It's so good tasting, and then inside is apple pie. So when I saw that was when I saw that was a donut that was available, I was like, gotta try that.
You're like, just give me a dozen of whatever makes sense.
Yeah, if that's gonna be if that's gonna be a donut like with stuff inside of it, that'll get me to like stuff filled donuts. And I gotta tell you, this is a good donut. I think I can deal.
Kyle, excuse me for my Kyle says, texture man, Alyssa and I tried 8 types of fish, and man, the raw. My number one thing I wish I could enjoy because people talk so much about it, and I like being somewhat of a foodie. Well,
Same.
I imagine every foodie or whatever has foods they don't like, right? It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm also like,
It is a shame though that
I'm
that
a
it's a
person-
texture thing and not like a taste thing, because it almost feels like you're missing out because you're like, it's like not even the food itself that's grossing me out. It's just this weird hang up.
exactly.
Yeah, honestly, like the raw fish is the best part. Like especially if you go somewhere where it's like really good quality stuff. Like
Yeah.
I almost like a nigiri that's just like rice with fish
Yeah.
instead of the rolls that have all the like 20 different things in it. I like those too, but
Me
I
too.
think like almost like just the straight up fish is better. Like I don't know, you get some really good stuff. I really like yellowtail and I like salmon. Good. We went to this sushi place in Chicago, and holy shit, it was expensive, but it was the best sushi I've ever had in my life. We got this I should look. I think it's called Otaro or Otaru. It's like one of the most expensive kinds of sushi, but I just wanted to try it. It's kind of like if you were thinking like a wagyu for like steak, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of the equivalent. It's like it's really like fatty. It was so good. Holy shit. I dream about it now. Crazy Kyle says, "Yeah, I'm just disappointed by my hick palate. I don't think you have. I mean, I think this is the only thing, right? Or do you have other things? I feel like you're pretty like adventurous with food. Otherwise,
I feel like it's unfortunate for you to not like a food because your palate has been so restricted with like your gluten issues and things like
Yeah.
that. So it's kind of like anything you can kind of find is like a ray of something that you can like expand to. I hope that's not insensitive
Well, at least-
for me to say. As I eat this donut.
he says, we got more straight up stuff to try the different fish because your recommendation of trying others, it was fun, but I couldn't. Well, at least you like try. You know, some people are just like, I don't know, steadfast, and I think they're missing out on things they would like, because they don't even want to try new stuff. So it's cool that you at least like, give it a go. That's a weird mindset I can't understand. Every once in a while, you meet one of those people that are like, "Yeah, I've never had," for example, something like, "Yeah, I've never had like a blueberry," and you're like, "What do you mean you never had a blueberry?" And they're like, "Yeah, I just never had it." I'm like, "What, did you just not have like fruit growing up in the house or something?" They're like, "No, it was around. I just never tried it." I'm like, I'm the type of person where if I see a food sitting out, somebody says this is safe and it's edible, and I've never had it before, I want to try it immediately because I'm curious. I just want to know.
I like to try foods. I'm a food trier.
Yeah, I want to try everything I haven't had. So I just can't wrap my brain around people that are like, "Yeah, I never had it. I don't know." What? Why not? Don't you want to know? I don't know.
Yeah, looks gross.
Sometimes it's not even like a I'm grossed out thing. It's just some people don't have that part of their brain that's like, I want to try a new thing. They're like, yeah, I'm open to trying it. I just never have. And it's just weird to me. I feel like I'm talking to an alien.
What do you like to eat? I like to eat freedom fries.
They're good. You can taste the freedom.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when people were like, we would be in school and like teachers would have an assignment where it's like, hey, write up things about yourself, like what's your favorite food, and introduce yourself to the class. So everyone would go up. People say like, my favorite foods are like blah 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 and freedom fries, and I'd be like,
oh man, I remember when that. So I grew up in a pretty hick area, also I would say, but nobody embraced it was still even to those people it was like a meme, like it was funny, like it was such a silly thing. I didn't know anybody that actually embraced it around us. We all just kind of laughed at it.
When they would say like, my favorite food is freedom fries, I had no idea what the fuck freedom fries were. I was like, there's a new kind of fry? I gotta try these sometime.
Yeah.
What are they, covered in ketchup and mustard?
You have to find wild potatoes to grow it. Potatoes that haven't been shackled by the farming system.
and also are allowed to invade Iraq.
Yeah. Kyle says foie gras, not great to me, but I like trying it when I can. Ethics aside. Yeah, it's ethics, yeah, it's not the best in that regard, but it is delicious.
This is like lamb, right? Or something like that?
No, foie gras is I think it's goose.
Oh, okay.
It's like goose liver pate.
It's like tortured goose?
Usually. Tortured goose. Yeah, that's how they get that. They have to make the goose has to cry out in pain before they can. No, I think it's like the way they're like kept and their age and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. I know it's similar. Like veal is another fucked up one.
Yeah.
Which is also tasty, but I don't
eat it.
That one I can let go. Oh, right. That's what it is. Kyle just reminded me. It's the way they're fed. They're fed like they're like gorged, like
okay.
with like so that they have this like rich, like buttery like liver. That's right.
What the hell, people?
It can be goose or duck. I think I don't know. I don't know exactly like if other poultry is included too, but I know it's those two are the popular ones. But yeah, that's right. And then veal's fucked up because they like keep them like they can't even walk and stuff. It's pretty messy.
Yeah.
Then I eat lamb. It's like that means it's like baby sheep.
Yeah.
I'm a monster. What's wrong with me? I tried to choose the lamb option at Kyle's wedding, and he told me no.
He said, "Go."
He said it's not ethical, and also we aren't serving that. He didn't say anything about the ethics. It just they didn't have lamb.
You're having food out of a truck.
That food was awesome.
That food was actually really good. The food was so
good.
I
really liked it.
I was so bummed that when I got full. I'm always bummed when I get full because I'm always like, oh.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, food at my wedding was taco place.
Yeah.
Kind of similar vibes to what Kyle had.
Bet you had a lot of leftovers. I mean, I know you had a lot of leftovers, and
yeah,
bet it was delicious.
I ate that for months. I was so sad when it was finally gone.
Oh,
I never
dude,
got sick of it.
That's the worst feeling is when you have like a heaping amounts of a leftover that is just like it's good, and you like love to get it and eat it, and it's like it's like this comfort thing. It becomes like this little like thing that's there for you, and then you run out of it, and it's like no.
The day came when it was over.
So sad.
But fortunately, I could just go to that restaurant. But it was nice having just like a bottomless supply of it for a while.
Yeah. It's like I can think of two instances of leftovers like that. A couple years ago, Mom made this like enormous. Well, she made. We had a turkey for Thanksgiving, obviously, and then there was a bunch of leftover turkey. So Mom just made a giant like turkey and vegetable soup out of it, and it was good. It was delicious, and then like there was just a shit ton of it. So like every night, and like it was like it's when it's wintertime, we like take any food that we want to keep and we put it on the porch so that the outside just is like a secondary freezer.
Natural refrigeration.
Yep, and it's great. It saves space. And you know, I would just like every night I would like grab that fucking giant hunk of soup and put some in a bowl and then eat it, and it was so good, and it lasted like a month. And then it was done, but man, that soup was so good, and I was so sad when it was over.
For Thanksgiving, my dad smokes his turkeys, and then they make like a soup broth from the bones, but the smokiness like makes its way into it, and it's so good. It's awesome. I want it. I want it now.
There was this other time that Mom had a book club, and she made a bunch of like taco supplies. And so we had and we also have like a shit ton of taco shells.
Surprise?
No, it was not taco surprise. It was just taco
Oh,
supplies.
I thought that's what you said. Supplies?
Supplies.
Oh, I thought you said okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
he said taco surprise so confidently, like
like
it
it was
was
something that people knew.
Not everybody has taco surprise.
That would be such a strange, like that would be such a clippable moment.
I always love when that kind of stuff like happens, where people have those little like things that are such a part of their life that they don't realize that not everyone else has it. And then,
Yeah.
I don't know. It happens every so often where some of that like squeaks out, and you're like, "Wait, what was that? What are you talking about there?"
Also, I just want to say,
one of those.
Business Father is in the chat. Yeah, that would be fun to find one of those moments. But Business Father's in the chat. So hello, Business Father. Welcome. Thank you for being here. BodyHead. That's right. Smoked broth is delicious. Gosh, this is all getting me hungry again. I'm getting hungry again.
I'm eating healthy, and this is gonna ruin it. I'm gonna end this stream and I'll immediately go like eat a pizza or something.
Dude. Hello, how are you all? I'm doing fine. How are you, Business Father?
Doing great. Thanks for being here.
Taco surprise sounds like a poor euphemism for a yeast infection. Oh God. Ooh. Ooh. Or teeth.
Teeth.
Yeah. Vaginal dentata.
Taco surprise.
Taco surprise.
I don't want taco surprise anymore.
But yeah, she made taco supplies, and this was about when I was editing Matt's heavy rain video.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I would do is every night for like a solid 2 months, I would get myself like a bunch of like taco shells, and some of these tacos, by the way, were taco taco shells, like so like that spicy sort of.
They make those.
They do, and they're awful. They taste like acid. It tastes like you're eating a battery. But like I ate them still. They were spicy as shit. But I would just like make tacos and edit Matt's video, and I really enjoyed those nights. Even like as I was doing it, I was like, this is
your
gonna be
battery
something.
acid tacos.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be something I'm gonna look back on and appreciate.
Like, I'm gonna miss this when it's gone.
Exactly. I knew that was the case, and I was right. Those were good times. Taki taco, says Mrs. Father. Taco surprise though sounds good though. TBH. Oh no,
I'd eat
they
taco
tasted
surprise.
better. Here's the thing. I think they probably tasted fine if you had one, but I think when you have more than that, they become a lot. But they're also like, they're covered in the dust, and they're, you know,
Too much dust.
they're tacos.
What do you think the surprise in Taco Surprise is?
chocolate?
Oh, I don't want Taco Surprise anymore. Business father says, after living in a place with amazing Mexican food, I'm a bit ashamed to admit I still like Del Taco, which is basically Taco Bell but fancier. There's a place for
had Del
both, right?
Taco.
I love authentic tacos, and I also love like gringo tacos, like Taco Bell weird shit. I love Taco Bell. It's probably my favorite fast food place, but that doesn't mean that I don't even look at it like in the same family as like actual Mexican food. It's something
not.
else. It's
Yeah,
like
it's American fast food.
like
it's like McDonald's.
yeah. So there's a place for both. No, don't feel any shame.
Yeah. I've never had Del Taco, but I would love to try it.
I haven't either, but I am aware of its existence.
I would love to try all of the foods everywhere.
I'm trying. Doing my best.
So
Yesterday,
that donut was good. That was a good
It's
donut.
good.
That's what kickstarted all this.
We got sushi yesterday because I have a theory. I mean, it's kind of the same as like chicken noodle soup, but it's a little bit easier to come by, I think. Like if I wanted to get good chicken noodle soup right now, I don't know where I'd go besides making like a big batch, which that's a whole thing, and you don't want to do that if you're feeling like shit.
True.
But miso soup is my go-to when I feel like I have like a cold or I feel sick. I go buy like like a gallon of it because it's like
it's good stuff.
you buy like I'm like, all right, 16 orders of miso soup, and they're like, all right, that'll be $3. Like, and it's really good. And I don't know, it's light on your stomach, and that's my go-to. So then we also got some sushi, but I had to get my miso.
Miso.
And when after I ate it, I was like, miso happy. You know, that's what I said.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why would you scathe this fucking podcast with your words like that?
And then no one laughed, so I said it again louder.
Well, we have some words from business father. After living in a place with amazing Mexican food, I'm a bit ashamed to admit I still like
I read that already.
Del Taco. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
like
my God.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize until after I'd reached the part. Like I will secretly go to Del Taco and get white people tacos because it reminds me of middle school cafeteria tacos. Yeah, not gonna lie, I also love proper tacos too. It's like Chicago pizza and pizza. Both are tasty, but they're different things. It's so easy to make and it's comfy. If you have anywhere that sells miso paste, it keeps in the fridge for like years, and you just add hot water and it's instant soup.
God.
Oh
my God, you just changed my life, business father. I guess
that's actually incredible.
That easy to make, but I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to eat it a lot now.
I watched there's this channel I watch on YouTube called, well, first they were called Pro Home Cooks. No, actually, first they were called Brothers Green Eats, but then they changed into Pro Home Cooks, and then they changed. Now it's just the one guy, and he just recently changed into something new, like lifestyle home pro house life pro.
Cool. It sounds great and not confusing at all.
Yeah, but he has like this video about how to just make your own miso paste, and it's like he just makes a shit ton of miso paste and has like kept in like his like closet full of like shit. Alton Brown? No, it's like Josh Green, I think is his name or something like that. Not the Green brothers, like Hank Green, like the Vlog brothers, but it's like a different Green brothers.
Man, so many brothers that are green.
I know, what the hell, man? We gotta figure out why they're all green. Jeez.
Were they green before they were brothers?
They No, there was an incident with paint, and then it never came
It was
out.
permanent.
Yeah, they had also like here's the thing. There was an incident with a cheese grater, and they had rubbed some skin off, but just enough that like there was a little bit of skin off, so like it wasn't like bleeding or hurt or anything like that, but it was like there
Sure.
where some skin would heal back over, and then they got paint all over themselves, and then the skin healed over, and then they were green.
Real quick, business father says, "Oh yeah, it keeps basically forever. You just gotta inoculate it properly, or else you get stanky beans, and the bean stank is so foul. Oh no,
It sounds great though. Like
or nor."
when I ever become an independent adult who lives in a place that he is, I want to have like a day where I just make my own like sauces. Like I make my own ketchups, I make my own barbecue sauces. Just make my own, like just a ton of like my own these blanks. And then like make some like miso pastes, get like some sourdough starters, just like all that stuff, and kind of like really get ready for like a home, like just like stocked up,
I have a sauce cheat code that I recommend to everybody. I think it works really good with mayo, but if you're not a big mayo person, you can also do it with mustard or ketchup, but just add curry powder to it and make like curry mayo, curry ketchup. It's awesome. It's really good.
Ooh, that's good to know. When
dump curry powder in, so good.
My dad gave me this like sauce he had. It was like this spicy Thai chili sauce, and I was like making. So like what I'll do is I'll make a ramen like packet. Like I'll take a ramen noodle packet.
Yeah.
And I'll toss 3 eggs in, and then I'll throw in like green onions, some carrots, like other vegetables, and I'll dump in a shit ton of hot sauce because ramen soup should be hot or spicy. And then Dad gave me this Thai chili sauce, and it was so good. It was like the perfect flavor for this ramen. It like just made it taste like legit ramen. It was so good. I'm drooling thinking about it, and it's gone, and we haven't gotten it since. Me sad.
I always like to dress up my ramen as well.
Yeah. I like to dress up my chicken noodle soup too. Like I'll throw in extra noodles. I'll throw in like vegetables again, like green onions and carrots. If carrots are hard, you have to like throw in just enough that it doesn't overpower the flavor of the soup, because carrots will easily overpower a soup.
They're hearty too, so like you don't want to just be like eating a ton of carrots unless you want to. Business father also says MSG is a win. Fish sauce also makes everything better without tasting too fishy. Yeah,
true.
I implement both in various things.
Hot sauce is easy. Just weigh the peppers and cut them in half and salt them with 2% salt by weight. They're ready to blend up in 30 days. Man, you guys make... I wish I had, like... I'm just, like, imagining my perfect kitchen. I sound like such a, like, traditional, like,
you do
50s...
some of this stuff if you wanted to?
And in this house, yes, but also no, because it's, like, everyone else's... It's, like, somebody else's supplies, and it's, like...
Well, you could buy the supplies now, is what I'm saying.
I know. Because I do have money now. I could use it to buy it. But it's, like... I don't know. I wish it was, like, my own place. Because I
understand. Yeah,
I don't know. If I were to like make my own ketchup and like mustard and things like that, I still feel like somebody would be like, I still want to buy the regular yellow mustard from the store or something like that. So then we'd have just like less space in the fridge in general to like hold my mustard that I made.
What about getting a little mini fridge, putting it in your room?
I actually do want a mini fridge, and I've been thinking about buying. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I've so here
were all your special sauces that you made.
The parents are always like every year the parents are like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I don't want anything for Christmas. I already have bought everything I want. So there's nothing you can buy me that I want. And I also, I live in their house. They don't need to buy me Christmas gifts. Living in their house is a gift enough. But I'll ask them for a mini fridge, because they're always like they're mad that I don't have an answer for them for what I want. So a mini fridge would actually be sick as fuck. Anyways, I used to live by a Korean market, and I'd stretch $10 for the week by getting ramen and a bunch of really cheap but good veggies and quail eggs. I didn't feel as broke as I was. Ian needs.
Yeah, those little Korean markets are awesome. I used to have one near my place too, and it was shared. The building was shared with like my favorite pho place in town too. It was just a win-win to go over there.
That's pretty sick.
Yearly.
Yeah, I used to live by this like really weird Korean market or some kind of I don't know what the nationality of the market was, because none of the language was in English. It was all like written in the language of whatever the place was.
Sure.
But they had some crazy foods in there, and I got a bunch and I tried them out, and I was like, this is good. This is crazy, and I don't understand it, and I cooked it wrong. This is good. This is good. I enjoyed it. It was a fun experience.
Business father says, my sister would buy cranberry sauce even though I make bomb ass sauce every year because she likes the canned shit. Well, that goes right back to our Del Taco versus like authentic Mexican food thing. They're different. They're different categories completely. I think people just like the canned stuff for some reason. I'm not one of them, but I think it's like, yes, I can identify that this is nothing like the real thing, but it's good to me for some reason.
Man, I'm just hungry now.
I know, me too. I'm definitely gonna do some horrible things after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into.
Speaking of which,
shit.
we're near that time.
Yes, we are. Brandon.
Yes, Ian.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna do the same thing you were about to do.
Brandon.
You just beat me to it.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
I do, but I'm not going to steal your plug that I know you're going to have. Hence us drawing BodyHead stuff.
Okay. I will plug BodyHead. BodyHead episode 1 is out. BodyHead episode 1 is out. Watch it 5 times, watch it 10 times. Show it to your parents.
Engage with it.
Show it to your brothers, show it to your sisters, show it to your anybody else, show it to your friends, show it to your family, show it to your local magistrates.
Show it to your dog.
Show it to your dog, show it to your cat, play it on your phone on loop, watch it over and over and over again, give it a thumbs up, comment on the video. We need the metrics to be good or so that we can be made into a show. This is my first professional credit on episode 3 specifically, and none of the other episodes, and I did very little work, but I still am part of it, and I want it to become more of a show, because then I will be part of it, I hope, fingers crossed, but also just like, do good on the metrics, please. We're trying. Please! Anyways, next episode comes out on the Friday the 11th, and then Friday the 18th, so keep out for those two.
I can't wait.
And then watch those and then click back.
How many eps are there total?
There's going to be 3 eps in total right now, with the hopes that, Adult Swim likes us. And
Totally.
We got a whole bunch. We got a whole bunch of fucking comments. I mean, when I say we, I was not part of the episodes that these people are commenting on. I'm saying we because I'm glomming onto this like a fucking desperate thing. But like Ben Schwartz has said, awesome job. Comedy comes out.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, Ben Schwartz has commented. Yonan Vasquez has commented on it. Pendleton Ward has commented on it. The guy who made King Star King has commented on it.
Wow, that's cool. That's gotta feel good. I'm happy for Sean.
Yeah.
Lord Spew.
We're really trying to make this thing fucking pop off. We got Tom Fulp to post things about it.
Comments all seem really like positive too, from what I've seen. Like if you scroll through, it's like it's rare that you go to a comment section and it's like everyone's kind of in agreement. It kind of feels that way about this one. I was happy to see that.
Yeah. I'm pretty psyched about that too, and I hope that bodes well for us, and I hope Adult Swim pays attention to that.
I'm sure they will.
But yeah, frickin' please just try and get the word out on the show. I would love for this thing to pop off. And also, there's another one. It's called How to Be Cool. This is another independent animation. It's called How to Be Cool. It's by Pimations. You'll recognize it because there's like a little bunny mouse looking thing wearing like street clothes. It's pretty sick. It's very fun. I recommend it. It's very entertaining as well. You know, try and support indie animation on the intranets. Okay.
Yes.
Is that one's pretty cute. It's fun. It's funny. It's about 3 minutes long. Yeah, I recommend it. It's actually done quite well. How to Be Cool. So good for that person. But you know, I'm recommending it to you guys in case you haven't seen it. Because it's quite fun and cute and enjoyable, and it's clever. And yeah, I'm just sort of going in circles. Brandon, do you have anything you want to plug?
Go watch BodyHead. I know we haven't mentioned that yet, but
Oh man, what's
check it
that?
out. It's an animation on the Adult Swim page by Lord Spew and friends, and check it out.
It sounds dumb. Why would I watch that?
Because we're begging you.
Wow, I'm convinced.
Sold. Yeah, check it out. It's good. Good stuff.
I really like it. I'm a big
Indie
fan.
animation, which we always support, despite whether or not Ian has anything to do with it. Still, it's the kind of stuff we like to see.
Vaguely attached.
But yeah, so go support them.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks Business Father for making us all hungry. Crazy
you.
Kyle, Leviathan Den, Z-Newts. We appreciate all of you joining us.
I could also eat SpaghettiOs out of the can, and it's a weird look/vibe. Oh man. Ugh.
I at least need heat. I think I can eat canned like cheapo sugar
SpaghettiOs?
pasta. Like, yeah, like I know it's all just like tomato soup and sugar, but I could eat like Chef Boyardee or SpaghettiOs if it's heated up.
If it's heated up, I could eat it. Cold, I could not. Heated up, yes. Cold, no. And also, if it's SpaghettiOs, I'm chopping up hot dogs and putting that in there.
There you go. Elevate it.
Yeah.
And
it's gotta be it's gotta be the SpaghettiOs with meatballs. It can't be the SpaghettiOs without meatballs. It's gotta be the SpaghettiOs that has the meatballs in it.
And dogs.
It's gotta be
balls and wieners in your SpaghettiOs.
Dog. I want balls and wieners. Balls and wieners in my SpaghettiOs. I want balls and wieners near my balls. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Good night, folks. This has been fun.
Guys. He hit his head really hard.
I hurt myself today because I didn't see a cap
open. Okay.
I forgot to hit the DrawBomb is recorded live for we're fucked. I don't know. Goodbye.
Very
everybody.
jarring for them.
Sorry. This is just I hit my head.
Are we back on?
We're off. I don't know, man.